This is Indian Railway. $13,000 trains running on a single network. Every year, thousands of deaths, sometimes accidents.
4 passengers were killed and 8 injured.
A local train has rammed into 4 people near Sandhurst Road in Mumbai, where 1 has died and 3 others are left injured.
13 passengers fell onto the tracks from an overcrowded train, of which 4 lost their lives.
Overcrowding, hygiene issues, corruption, and old infrastructure. A system that carries millions of lives every day, but is itself full of risk. So the question is, can this system safely handle so many people? Or are we all traveling in a moving disaster? Today, we will uncover the dark side of Indian Railways. Indian Railways carries 2.3 crore passengers every day. But can this system safely handle so many people? India has about 68,000 route kilometers of network, more than 7,300 stations, over 13,000 passenger trains, and around 9,000 freight trains operating on the same network every day. According to analysis on high-density corridors, line capacity utilization in many sections has reached 100% to 120%, meaning the system is running beyond its design limit. And the biggest impact of this is seen inside the coaches. A sleeper coach that officially has 72 berths is seen carrying 100 to 120 passengers on many routes. A general coach with a nominal capacity of around 90 passengers often carries 250 to 300 people during peak rush, has officially recorded occupancy above 100%, and during festive seasons, waiting lists often reach 200 to 300. Which means thousands of people are forced to travel without a confirmed seat.
जो इतने लोग हैं, सबकी टिकट कंफर्म है क्या यहाँ पे? सबकी टिकट्स कंफर्म?
किसी का कंफर्म है, किसी का फाइन बना है।
तो मैं रिजर्वेशन टिकट लेके बैठा हूँ यहाँ, और यहाँ पोजीशन क्या है कि बैठने के भी लिए जगह नहीं है, बाथरूम में नहीं जा पा रहे।
ये गाड़ी का वैसे हालत रहेगा।
नहीं तो मतलब आप लोग कर क्या रहे हैं? मतलब प्रशासन क्या कर रहा है आपका?
प्रशासन को बोल सकते हैं, मैं तो कुछ नहीं कर सकता।
टीटी आप है ना, पैसे तो आप ही ले रहे ना लोगों से यहाँ।
पैसे थोड़ी ले रहा हूँ।
क्यों नहीं ले रहे पैसे आप?
कहाँ पैसा लिया?
टिकट ले रहे हैं तो पैसे तो ले रहे होंगे ना, टिकट बना के दे रहे होंगे ना ट्रेन में।
काम है ना दादा, टिकट नहीं बनाऊंगा तो बिना पैसे के कैसे टिकट बनाऊंगा? अब ये पैसा नहीं भर रहा है तो कहाँ से इसका पैसा कौन भरेगा? मैं।
हाँ तो उसके लिए कार्रवाई क्या कर रहे हैं?
कारण क्या है? कारण मैं भी कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूँ।
But the bottleneck is not just coach capacity. Tracks are limited too. A large part of India's network still depends on single or double-line sections, where passenger and freight trains share the same track. This leads to congestion, trains being held on loop lines, and a chain of delays. 25 to 30% of trains regularly run late, and a major reason is capacity saturation. And when demand becomes many times higher than supply, safety is the first thing to be compromised. According to NCRB data, thousands of people die every year in railway-related incidents, with fall from train being a major category. In the Mumbai suburban system alone, several years have recorded more than 2,000 annual deaths.
India for a second. We had breaking news earlier in the show from Mumbai. Well, we now have an update. Police say at least 22 people were killed in that stampede at a train station during rush hour.
13 passengers fell onto the tracks from an overcrowded train, of which 4 lost their lives near the Mumbai railway station in Thane district.
today that translated into reality as 4 passengers were killed and 8 injured after falling from a moving train.
A local train has rammed into 4 people near Sandhurst Road in Mumbai, where 1 has died and 3 others are left injured. This happened while these 4 were walking on the railway tracks when a local train hit them.
Most linked to overcrowding and door travel. These numbers show that overcrowding is not just discomfort, it is a direct risk to life. June 2023, Balasore, Odisha. One of the biggest train disasters in recent Indian history. A chain collision between the Coromandel Express, Yeshwantpur Havra Express, and a goods train. More than 280 people died and over 900 were injured. Preliminary findings pointed to signal interlocking failure and human lapse. Investigations by Indian Express and the Hindu revealed that multiple levels of safety checking had failed. But this was not an isolated case. 2016 Kanpur derailment. More than 150 deaths caused by track fracture and poor maintenance. 2017 Kuneru derailment, Andhra Pradesh. More than 40 deaths. 1999 Gessel disaster. More than 285 deaths caused by a simple signal miscommunication. A repeated pattern appears. Track defects, signaling errors, human fatigue, and maintenance backlog. But accidents are not caused only by tracks and signals. Overcrowding is also a silent killer. When coaches exceed capacity and people hang from doors, a sudden jerk or emergency braking can cause fatal falls. NCRB data shows that fall from train causes thousands of deaths every year. But the real question is, if the causes of accidents are already known in reports, if the system knows the problems, then why do these accidents keep happening? Why are delays so common in Indian railways? 25% to 30% of passenger trains regularly run late, and on some high-density routes, average delays of 1 to 3 hours have been recorded. That the biggest reason is track congestion and poor scheduling. Because on corridors like Delhi to Howrah, Delhi to Mumbai, and Howrah to Chennai, line capacity utilization has exceeded 100%, meaning the same track must handle passenger trains, superfast services, locals, and heavy freight together. But delay is not just time loss. It creates ground-level chaos. When a train is 3 to 4 hours late, passenger patience runs out. Media reports have shown arguments, fights, and seat disputes inside coaches due to delays. On platforms, crowd control becomes difficult, announcements keep changing, and passengers don't get clear information. Poor communication only increases frustration.
One major factor behind the chaos was confusing train announcements. The Prayagraj Special was announced to arrive at platform 16 while the Prayagraj Express was already at platform 14. Result, hundreds of confused passengers rushed towards platform 16, creating a bottleneck on the narrow stairways and escalators.
When we talk about hygiene, the biggest complaint in Indian trains starts with toilets. Passenger experiences and complaints on Rail Madad show that toilets are often dirty, water-filled, or clogged. And the smell spreads through the coach. Gukha packets, tissue, plastic waste, and visible dirt are common. Due to overcrowding, the load on one coach increases many times. When it comes to food, pantry car and onboard catering have also faced complaints, unhygienic handling, and overpricing. Some passengers have reported finding cockroaches, insects, or flies in food. And even bottled water has faced doubts, with allegations that used bottles are refilled and sold again.
ये बोतल है और बोतल में देखिए लेबल होता है ना, ये देखिए लेबल मैं खोलने जा रहा हूँ भाई, ये देखो ये लेबल खोला और लेबल भाई कोई भी इंसान पूरा खोलता है, मैं भी ऐसी अचानक से खोल रहा था और ये देखो ये लेबल खोलने के बाद ये लेबल कहाँ से आ गया? ये लेबल तो ठीक है, ये देखो पूरा भाई परफेक्ट है, लेकिन ये लेबल कहाँ से आया?
But the system alone is not responsible. Civic sense is also a major issue. Many people urinate openly on platforms, spit gutka on walls and floors, and throw garbage out of moving trains. Despite campaigns like Swachh Rail, Swachh Bharat, and mechanized cleaning, maintaining uniform cleanliness across 7,000 plus stations and thousands of daily trains remains a major challenge. And when basic hygiene is not under control, it directly affects passenger experience. One of the biggest corruption issues in Indian Railways is seen in the ticketing system. IRCTC and RPF operations have blocked thousands of fake IDs and exposed cyber rackets that book Tatkal tickets in bulk and sell them in black markets. This is why during peak seasons, waiting lists reach 200 to 300, yet tickets are available at higher black market prices. CAG reports have also recorded complaints about overpricing. Thousands of theft cases like mobile snatching and luggage theft are reported every year, especially in overcrowded coaches. A large part of Indian Railways still depends on old infrastructure, many of which date back to the British era. Many tracks, bridges, and station assets are decades old, and Railway Board and CAG audit reports repeatedly highlight the need for periodic renewal and strengthening of thousands of kilometers of track. Issues like maintenance backlog, worn-out rails, and overaged bridges have been recorded. When traffic load keeps increasing on the same old base, wear and tear accelerates and safety margins reduce. Projects like dedicated freight corridor, Vande Bharat trains, electrification drive, and bullet train are major steps toward modernization. But upgrading a network of 68,000 plus route kilometers and thousands of daily trains is a long-term process. When the base infrastructure is aging, renewal is uneven and traffic pressure keeps rising. It affects reliability, punctuality, and safety, and this old infrastructure becomes a core factor in the overall risk profile of Indian Railways.